How's it? Sean from the Games Yard. Hearts of Iron 3, their finest hour. Ooh, one of my favorite games of all time, man. All the Hearts of Iron series. What a wonderful simulation of the Second World War. And I love history. In fact, I love all kinds of history, from the ancients right to the Second World War. And this game, this period is one of my favorites. Okay, just thought I'd just mention that before we get started. All right, we're on the fourth video. Resources, managing resources. Okay, let's carry on. All right, here we begin. Okay, so last time, basically we got the, let's just recap, we got the reoccupation of the Rhineland event, we did that. We're busy, at the moment we're busy, we're still building these ships, and we've put in a whole ton of infrastructure for Germany. And then we've laid down a whole ton of industrial capacity. So let me just explain this, so I can be clear with this. For example, we're using all our IC. That's 144 IC. We've got a total amount. Well, let me put it this way. We are using all our IC. We've got nothing available yet because we put everything in production of all these items. And we got some stuff in red here, which means they're not going to come as these ones come out, then these ones will fall underneath. Now, with this game, your IC requires your energy, metal, rare resources. I think half a rare resources, 1 metal, and 2 energy. Something like that, okay. Each IC requires that, if I'm not mistaken. Now, if you don't use any IC, okay, if you don't use it, say I didn't have anything in the production queue, you would be saving on your resources because your resources are only used when you put them to work in the factories. So even though we are losing 8 metal a day and 1.4 rare materials a day, it's because we've got our capacity to full. Our industrial capacity. Our production. Sorry about that. The production, we've got it in full. It's completely being used. Now, you've got to remember that there'll be times when we don't use our full industrial capacity, and that can be sometimes good too, because it helps your resources then aren't used anymore, and you start to grow in them again. So in this game, it's a balancing act, okay, between getting resources back, because you're not gonna build everything. Queue's not always going to be packed at all times. So you've got to at times manage this whole thing. So you leave some industrial capacity to grow your metals and your rare materials. And when when your industry's full and you're building stuff, then it's gonna suck from these guys. But the idea is obviously to get this as close as possible to be in a surplus, even when your industry's full. Because look, I'm putting in tons of industrial capacity. So it's going to suck more and more of these resources out. I hope I'm making it clear there. Yeah. So at times, we won't build everything, and we'll add a surplus of that. And then at times when we build it, we must have a pool in here. But obviously, we want to have surplus all the time. So we want to get it as close as possible to losing the least amount of that item, that material every day. I hope I said that properly. All right, so I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, there's the production. Diplomacy, we've done a whole ton of. We actually have sold out. We've traded away 201, but also energy is being used for our production. So we're sitting at plus 28. So there's not much we can do in terms of growing this now, because we just don't have enough energy left to trade. But we'll keep working on it. Our oil is growing every day because our crude oil is growing every day, and our fuel is dropping. But the crude oil is important because that's our stockpile. But that's not going to be enough. There's 11,000 here. I mean, once our industry starts the tanks and everything, and war comes, we're not going to have enough of this. We actually don't produce enough of this. And then we're going to have to use energy to make, I think, crude oil, or to make fuel, which is also very inefficient. So that's the great thing about playing Germany and playing Hearts of Iron. It's just, it's just a fantastic managing your country and your economics and your resources all at once. Okay, so the technology, we put our stuff in technology. We're just two techs ahead. There's one tech that's ahead, that's industrial production and efficiency. That's why we're getting this here. It says insufficient research, which means we're 2 years ahead. We put in this ahead because we want efficiency over there. We want it to be efficient because we want as much IC as we can get. And we're going to build, I'm going to build IC for about probably right into 37. And then we're going to switch over to building other things, to upgrades, and also building what we need for the wars ahead. So my idea is to take these infantry. I'm going to make a four brigade with an artillery brigade with our infantry, and then we'll decide on what kind of tank brigades and corps we want. But at the moment, everything seems to be okay. I'm happy so far. You're never totally happy. The intelligence is going through quite nicely, and we're having enough spies, so that's good. So I think we must proceed. There's nothing else we need to do, because we basically set everything up as it is now. I would like to just okay, hang on. Let's have a look here. That the fools from Bulgaria have cancelled our most generous agreement for 9 energy. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and we are losing money. That's important. We're losing a bit of money, 1.5, but we've got 500 in there. So what I want to do, I just want to. Where's the trade? Okay, so everything is going through here in terms of money. We're getting our energy. We're selling our energy for this money, and then we're buying metal and rare materials. I wanna let this just update because it'll only update. Okay, good. I'll only update. There we go. Now we'll see how much energy we have. We've got 14. It changed by 14 every day. Okay. I want to just buy a little bit more metal. Just a small. Well, sell some more energy. Sorry. Just for some more money. Okay, now who's the richest nations in the world? They're the ones. He's got tons of energy. Belgium has very little energy, but he's got money. He has a deficit in energy. So we can't sell. We can. Not yet. We still got a diplomat out there. Okay, Sweden. We still got a diplomat, so we're gonna have to wait. When do we wait for? Let me just have a look. 23rd of January. Where are we sitting now? The 20th. Okay, cool. Let's run that through. All right. I think I've. Okay, good. Sweden needs to come our way. Okay, and then we've got all our tanks and everything. So basically, this, like I usually play it, is a kind of a waiting game. Where basically, as much as possible, getting this as close to a sort of a balance there, and then fixing our money situation as well, because there's a deficit every day. So I want to maybe sell some more energy for more money. All right. Yeah. I can't think of anything else to do. I think we've covered everything. I think this is the setup we need to work with. Hey, where is that? Okay, I just put some guys closer to there. I'm not too worried about anything just yet. Somebody's offering us something, yeah? Romania's offering a trade agreement of one. We would give them one. Yeah, let's accept that because we want to be friendly with Romania. In terms of diplomats, we are growing. We are growing. Yeah, we are growing at 2 diplomats a day and 1 spy every day, which is fine for the moment. Officers, not yet. We've got enough officers. We're sitting at 140%. We can fix that later. I just want to look at production again. Just want to make sure that the consumer goods are right. Ooh, I've got to watch that. Supplies are right. I've got to watch that because I don't want any dissent. Any dissent. So that's got to be watched very carefully. I'm happy with that at 0. Okay, let's see what Great Britain wants. What do you want? Give them 20 supplies. Hang on a second. Uh, okay, let's accept that and just see what that brings out. I just want to see how that affects it. That's another thing we can sell as well. We can produce supplies and sell that. That's another thing to get money back. I didn't think about that. I just want to see how that affects us over here. Our supplies. How does that affect us? Because that's one way of getting money back as well. Getting money in. Because that'll put us in a nice surplus. And then we can... Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Now, I actually want to put that and reduce the production a little bit. So that's fine. Supplies is fine. So that's covering our supplies. Reinforcements stay at 0. Okay, good. Now we're in... Thank you, Great Britain. Thank you. Okay, so we're getting a 1.93. Now, I'm going to keep the energy as it is there. I just want to see... We're giving supplies to them. Soviet Union, we're getting metal. We're importing metal and rare materials from the USA. We're exporting energy. Who else didn't we? It was somebody else, and I just want to pause this. Sorry. There was somebody else. Hungary, Sweden, and Romania. And I wanted to do something with Bulgaria as well. We're giving energy to Portugal as well. I like this because that's increasing our relations as well with them. Yeah, I'm glad we're giving supplies to Italy as well. How much are we getting back in? 4 point. That's fine because we're increasing our relations with Italy and with Japan by doing this. So I'm happy with that. Let me look at the diplomacy again. Yugoslavia. Let's just stop with Yugoslavia for a moment. Because this is... Norway's another country that I actually want to... sorry, Finland. Finland. Up here somewhere. Okay, these are the Finnish. Finland I also want to get closer to. And you do that with trade because that improves your relations. Very important. Trade always improves relations. But in the beginning of the game, you can trade to the USA and United Kingdom and France. That's also kind of, but it's not critical. I think in the beginning of the game, because it doesn't swing them towards you. But they've got lots of money and they've got, for example, let's look at. I just want to just check where is Europe. Okay, the majors. Where's France? Okay, France. France has got tons of energy. He's got metal and he's got raw materials. Now I want to bring my metal up a little bit. But I also want to look and see what Finland has. Finland. Where are you, boy? Come talk to me. Okay, I just want to see what Finland is short of energy, but he has a surplus of 1.7 metal every day, and he has a surplus. So I'd like to grab a little bit of metal from him, and I'll offer him energy. Let's offer a trade. So I'll in fact, hang on. I can't offer him energy. I'm used to the old Hearts of Iron 2 where you could sell. In Hearts of Iron 2, this is a slight difference with Hearts of Iron 3. In Hearts of Iron 3, you can only buy and sell resources for money. In Hearts of Iron 2, you could trade resources. For example, I could give Finland some metal in exchange for rare materials. If I'm not mistaken, I've played Hearts of Iron 2 so many years ago. You could trade resources, which was awesome. It's a pity they didn't allow this. If I'm not mistaken, if they didn't allow this again. Okay, so you can only... I don't need so much money. I'm looking for... I think I'm going to buy... not Finland. I'm going to buy some metal. What's his merit? So I'm going to buy a little bit of metal from him. Oh, okay. Let's buy a little bit of metal. No. Yeah, I'm going to buy some metal. Yeah. No, he's not gonna like that. Okay, if I buy some Rare materials from him? No, he's not gonna like that. Pity. Because I wanted to actually do a deal with him. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's just decline all this. Let's just do that again. He won't sell any metal to me, Finland. Nothing, no metal. He has nothing else. He's got a surplus of crude. Will he sell crude to me? I'd love him to sell some crude to me, because I want to get as much crude as I can. He won't sell any crude to me either. Oh, that's all he's got. Will he sell? Nah. Okay, I'm going to leave him. He's not going to majors. He's not going to. I'd like to buy a little bit of metal from France, but I don't know if he will. I don't know if. Okay, let's buy a little bit of metal from France. Will he? Maybe. Okay. Maybe. How many maybes do you need? Okay, so he's only going to maybe me. Okay, so I'd like to just buy about 4. Let me just have a look. If we bought 8, how much do we need? 8.8. So if we bought 9, he might for 1.69 money, which we can afford. Let's see if he'll accept that. Okay, let's see if he'll accept that. Let's have a look. It's maybe guy. He's the maybe guy. Is there anybody else? I'm going to switch this. I'm going to keep that at that. Is there anybody else? Soviet Union. He's got tons of metal. Yeah, let's try and buy some more metal from him. Let me just pause it. I hate running this game on the background while I'm doing something. That's what I loved about this. I love about this game is you can pause it. Okay, let's buy some metal from him. Let's see if he'll okay. If we bought 8, 9, 10. Let's buy 10 metal from him. Let's accept that trade. Let's hope he'll accept it. I didn't see. Okay, he accepted it. Good. So that means we'll be in a little bit of a surplus. Let's see how we're going to look at the end of the. Okay, so we are in the metal. Now, I just want to bring this up to also a surplus. And we're sitting at 1.2, which is fine. Always got to keep an eye on this and the need for supplies. And the rest of it is all at 0. I'm happy with that. Consumer goods, very, very important. You don't want no density, no descent. That just kills everything. It kills. Okay, so we're picking up on this. This influences, we're getting 2 by day. I want to actually have a look at the spies, because we're getting a ton of spies. I want to see. Okay, let's have a look. The allies. We've got a ton in there. We've got the priorities there. I think we're going to up. Let me have a look. That's France and the United Kingdom, which I'm happy with. The Soviet Union. Let's send another spy there. And let's just increase the threat. But no, I don't want to until I'm going to send another spy there. Just have one more spy. Keep it as it is. The guys around us, our neighbors. Czechoslovakia, good. Where's Mr. Poland? No, I haven't put anything. I'm not worried too much about them. Mr. Poland. Yeah, I know. Keep it like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let that go. I just want to see. Intelligence. Okay, spies caught 30, and we got 10 at home. Domestic spies. I'm happy with all of this. Yeah. Always keep our domestic spies Sorted. Alright, so let's run this. Love this game. Now I'm going to go to the Soviet Union again, and I'm going to see, I actually want to just see Russia, the Soviet Union. I want to see when he comes, I want to see if I can buy some oil from him and some rare materials. Definitely, I want a little bit of a surplus. Yeah, I want to keep that surplus going. And I want to buy some crude. He's using a lot of crude there. That's our supplies. We shouldn't be, because we're producing supplies. So we should be an increase in supplies. Let's just see when it updates. Our crude oil is dropping a bit. I want to see if we can buy some crude oil. And we're converting, that's why as well. So we are growing in fuel, which is important. Okay, hang on, let's pause this. What happened here? Okay, it's a bit of a pity. Because, okay. I still want to, and I'm also, this, I want to influence. I want to influence one or two things, but it costs 3 diplomatic points all the time. We're only producing 2, so that takes out of all those other areas. So I'm not going to do that now. Maybe run it for a little bit of time, then cancel it. Okay. Everything seems to be running well. I want to buy some rare materials, and I want to buy some crude oil. Definitely on my plans. Energy back to 26. I actually want to sell some energy as well. Let me just pause that. I want to sell some more energy. I'm thinking, who's the richest countries in the world? Who's the richest countries in the world? Republic of Spain. He's got a deficit. He's quite wealthy. Soviet Union's got United Kingdom. I want to sell some energy to the Mr. United Kingdom. Okay, let's offer a trade agreement. Let's sell some energy. Oh, okay, so likely. He's not buying a lot of energy, the suck. Any more energy and he's out. Okay, so let's accept that. He only will buy 5 energy. Let's accept that. Let's see if he accepts that. Okay. Good. How's that helping with our money? We're going to see that now. When does the Soviet Union... When can I do... I can do it now. Alright, good. I want to buy some rare materials from him. Will he sell me some? He's got a whole lot. Offer a trade agreement for rare materials. I want to buy some. How many do I need? I'm losing... I want to buy a little bit more than that. I want to see if I can buy 4. Okay. Very likely. So I want to... Yes, 4 rare materials. Let's accept that. Let's see if he accepts that. Please, yes. Brilliant. Okay, now we're going to see how that looks. When we update that, we'll be in the plus over here. And then I want to buy some crude oil from him. Or somewhere else. I'm always too much about that, because that's getting converted. Here's the stockpile that we need. Come on, update. Please. Okay, good. So now, if we look at it, we're getting plus 21 energy every day. We're getting plus 1.9 metal and plus that. And then, of course, we want... Is there anybody we can sell? We can buy oil from. Okay, let's go all over. Let's look who's got the most oil in the world. The USA. Will the USA sell us some oil? Will they? Okay, offer a trade agreement. I want to buy some crude oil. Okay, what are we looking at? We need 95. We'll just buy a ton. We buy as much as we can. How much money? Ooh, 6. That's no good. No. That's no good. That's no good. Ah, good. I didn't realize how expensive crude oil is. 53. Okay, I'm going to decline that for now. Until we get a bit of money. I just want to yeah, I don't want to buy too much of that because I'm short of 95. Let's see if we could sell some more. Yeah, the first video, I started balancing all of these resources, and now in this further video, I'm constantly balancing these resources. So it's like balancing resources number 2. Okay, cool. Let me just. Okay, so I wanted to sell some energy. I want to bring the energy because I want to sell as much energy as I can for now, while I've got that little surplus going there. This game you learn as you go along. Just like in the Second World War, the Germans learned as they went along and they made some mistakes. So you make mistakes because every game is sort of different. There's so many ways to set up your country and different strategies. So I try all kinds. I love my Hearts of 2 strategy. And this is what I did at Hearts of 2. This is how I used to play well in Hearts of Irons 2. I have a video on that on one of my other channels. And I knew how to play that game. Well, the only problem for me with Hearts of Iron 2, and now I'm getting off the track here, the only problem is that the AI never used nukes in that game. Never. And the AI was a little weak as well. And then I went and got the Darkest Hour mod, which changed that game completely. The modders knew what they're doing. The AI was now top notch, and the AI used nukes. And that game, I used to do the same sort of strategy. That's why I love to use the strategy, because I feel it should work. But as I said, nothing survives, no plan survives the actual reality of the battlefield. So we don't know. It's the strategy I'm taking forward. And of course, I also, very importantly, I went with the submarines. I believe, and I'll say this again, I know I'm getting off the track here, that Germany cannot, and I tried this in Hearts of Iron 2, I tried to challenge the Great Britain and the USA with a big fleet. I was building aircraft carriers and I was going to take them on. Let me tell you something, I got smacked. You cannot compete in this game, well, as it was in real life in the war, and they didn't do it because Germany was smart about it, very smart. You cannot compete with the American and the British Navy. Okay, you can, and then of course a little bit of France thrown in there. You cannot compete with them. Don't even try. They're way ahead of you, and they've got stuff already that's way ahead of you. Okay, they've got advantages there, and they've got a big fleets already. Your best bet, and Germany took the right route. The best bet was the submarine war. The only thing with the Germans in the submarine war is their technology didn't keep up with the radar. You see, the British had superior radar and sonar and that sort of stuff, and so did the Americans. They did well because it's the right strategy, but they didn't keep up with the radar advancements, and of course they didn't prioritize it. Even though they took that route, the naval side of Germany wasn't prioritized as much as the land side. So that's why they eventually fell short, I believe. So, but we in this game, we're gonna prioritize the submarine warfare, and we're gonna take time and spend time on it, and we're gonna try and throttle America and Germany. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna give it a best shot, but I believe it's the only approach that Germany can take to throttling America and Great Britain, because the combined might of them is too much for Germany. Well, it's too much if we're fighting the Soviet Union, and that war's going to happen. I can tell you that. Germany couldn't avoid a war against the Soviet Union. She couldn't. I remember, I'm getting off the track here, man. I love history. I watched a video of Hitler in great video on YouTube years ago, and they recorded a conversation of him. It was like a recording. I don't know if he knew about it, but he was talking to the guy in that train carriage, and he said to the guy, we had to go to Russia. We have to declare war on Russia. There's no option for us. There's no option. And even though he didn't want to fight on both fronts, he didn't want to war on both fronts, he had to go in 1941. The Russians were going to be too strong in 1942, and the Russians were going to attack him. Okay, there's no doubt about it. Stalin was just getting ready, his army ready, and when he was ready, he was gonna thrust into Germany. So Hitler did the right things. He did the best he could at that time. He took Russia when she was not ready in 1941, and he had no choice, because he knew for a fact if he left Russia, he's not going to win. He's not going to beat the United States. He couldn't sink England with the Battle of Britain. He couldn't do it, and he realized that war was going to come. That's going to come. They're not just going to sit there. They're going to come, and he knew that the Russians were going to come. So he struck into Russia, hopefully defeating Russia before then. He bit off more than he could chew. Let's be honest. I mean, and he knew that. And he did the right decisions. Everybody should have gone in 1941. He had to go in 1941. There was no option for him. Every day he left it, the Russians were getting stronger. Okay, and they were going to come for Germany. So he made the right decision. He should have gone earlier maybe. But, yeah, well, that's my slice on history. Okay, so I'm just putting that out there. But anyway, we're going to have to fight all these guys, and we're going to have to be prepared for them. Okay, where was I now? I lost track of what I was... I lost track of what I was saying, what I was originally saying. But that's my part of the war. So we are going to prepare Germany for a real hard war. Our main goal is to get Italy on our side, Romania, Hungary, and I wanted to work on and Bulgaria, and I want to work on Yugoslavia as well, because the most, and Finland of course, and maybe Sweden, because that's why I'm trading with them. There's no guarantees on that. Hungary and Romania are probably, and Italy is in, and of course Japan. But Japan could never beat the United States. I mean, that was just a dream that they were thinking. They knew that. Okay, Italy's offering a trade agreement. We would give them so much money each day in exchange for... No. Decline that, because I don't want to spend any more money on... I want some money on that. But oil is so expensive. Now I want to sell some... Sorry, I got sidetracked there with me here. Okay, so I want to sell some... sorry, I'm just looking at my time here. I want to sell some more energy to the richest nations in the world. I want to get rid of a little bit more energy to put some more money in there. Okay, Republic of Spain, Belgium. They've got a fair amount of money. They're sitting at a deficit. Yeah, let's see, Belgium, Republic of Spain. They've got some more money. They are sitting at a deficit, but I don't want to get involved. I don't want to help them. Belgium. They're sitting at a deficit. Let's see if he will buy some energy. I mean, if you see, we can sell some energy to him. Likely. Okay. 10 energy for 38 money. We still... Yeah, okay, let's build that up. Let's accept that. Okay, let's see if he takes that. Okay, good. That means our money... Let's just update it, because this updates at 12 o'clock. Okay, so we should be down to about 11 there. Where are we now? We're in February. This is how involved this game. I like to play this game in little pieces and stop and start, and because I always like to make sure that my bases are covered. Just making sure the supplies is always running, and consumer goods. We don't want dissent. Okay, it's the worst thing to get, and it's got a depreciating return on that, because I mean, if you get some dissent, it takes a hell of a long time, and you spend IC to put it into consumer goods to return to bring down the dissent. You don't want any dissent. When you get some dissent, stay away. How much are we getting? 2 of those every day. How's our technology? Okay, so where's our money now? Okay, we're at 71. Oh, how's our energy looking? 11. Okay, let's just leave that for a while. Want some oil? We're losing some. Okay. Okay. I always like to make sure I update this stuff. Just make sure we cover it. Okay, so what are we looking like? Yeah, alright, plus 26. We're not getting any money for supplies. We can always sell supplies. That's a very good idea to get money, but crude oil is so expensive. Yeah. Oh. Okay, let's advance this a little bit more. Let's run this at a big speed. Okay, so what's happened here? Italy has can no longer receive. We no longer receive 8 money for 32 energy. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's just cancel. Let's just have a look. So we're back to 47. We need money. We need to make sure we keep our stockpile. I want some money. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell some more energy. But who's got the most money? Money's important. United Kingdom's got energy now because we've been giving him some. I wonder if he'll buy some more energy. Italy. Maybe we can offer another. Maybe we can sell them energy. Yeah. How much have we got here? 47. Let's sell them as... Oh, okay, that's impossible. Okay, very likely. Okay, let's accept that. They will buy energy at 24 cents money. Okay, let's accept that with Italy. Will Belgium buy some? And he's got a fair amount of money. Will he buy some energy? Okay, offer a trade agreement to Belgium. Let's sell some energy. Okay, he won't. Let's just do a little. Let's do that one. Okay, let's accept that. Sweden. Sweden, we want to do some trade with him. He's got a little bit of money. Let's see if we can give him some energy. Offer a trade agreement. Let's sell some energy. Very likely. We don't want to kill him. Okay, let's accept that. Who else? Who's got lots of money, man, but no energy? Republic of Spain. He's got a fair amount of money. Will he buy some? I know I didn't want to sell him last time, but let's offer him a trade agreement just to sell some energy. Okay, he'll buy. Okay, he will only buy so much. Okay, let's accept that. Let's see how that makes our money look. Okay, accepted the agreement, brilliant. Okay, let's see what that looks like at 12 o'clock at night once we turn over. And then we can sell some more of this energy. Okay. Okay, we're back in the money again. And we're getting 16. Let's see if we can sell some more. I don't like to sell supplies. But does anybody need supplies at this particular time? Okay, who's short on supplies? Okay, anybody? Portugal, yeah. I'm looking for potential guys we can increase there. He's also short on supplies. Finland's short on energy, but he doesn't want to buy any from us. Let's offer a trade agreement. Let's sell him some energy. How much do we have? We got 16. So we're selling him 9 energy. Let's give him 10. Let's accept that. And supplies. Can we sell some supplies out here? Where's the thing here? Okay, these guys are all short with supplies. Wait, let's look at the money. Republic of Spain is short of supplies. Poland is short of supplies. Hungary, no, he's short of metal. Supplies. I'm looking for guys that are short of supplies that have. Ah, there's my clock. I have to end the video now. I'm just getting involved here. Okay, well, we've already done deals with them already, so. Let's just have a look. Poland, New Zealand, that's too far away. Communist China, Portugal. Will he buy supplies from us? Offer. Sell. He's not buying anything. Okay. He hasn't got much money, I don't think. Yeah. Italy. Italy, we've done a deal with Italy. Republic of Spain, Poland. Will Poland buy supplies from us? Okay, let's offer an agreement to Poland. Will they buy supplies for us? Impossible. Okay. Communist China. Will they buy supplies? Okay, they won't buy anything from us. Let's see if you see the United Kingdom has got so many. To buy oil is that's one oil at 53. I mean, that'll just completely bankrupt us here. I don't wanna, and we are we're like minus 95. Okay, what's he want? Offering us a trade of 0 money each day in exchange. We give them 0.6 in exchange. No, I'm going to decline that because I don't need that. I'm happy with the amounts. It's not great, but I want that in the oil. The oil is the problem. So the only way to get the oil, I mean, it's like 95. Yeah, and then there's an amount that's of this that is converted into crude oil, I think, and then it's converted into fuel. As long as we're turning that, we're going to need to get that at some later stage. Okay, I just want to. Okay, they accepted that. Okay, let's just see what we look for. Let's just see what happens on the 12th. On the 12 o'clock. Yeah, 12. Let's just see how we update it. We're going to look at readjusting that as well. I just want to update everything, yeah? Because this updates at 12, so that's the best time to see. Okay, there we go. So, our supplies, consumer goods, we need that, and we need that up there. Okay, that's fine. So our money's at 78. Just want to see how we're looking. All right, cool. So this episode has been a bit of a resource trading balance again. We're sitting in February the 17th. I know it's taken a bit of time, but this is coming out. This is going to come out now. The Grafspee and these Zegastoras and these U-boats. They're going to come out now on the 30th of April. So still March. That'll be out in March. So it'll give us some more here. These are all going to kick in July, and some of these are all in January next year. And then this will just want to make sure that consumer goods is done. Oh, leave that at 20. Keep that there. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good time to end the video. It's already over 40 minutes, and I time my clock for 40 minutes. I know we haven't done much, but what I'm really looking at doing here is, of course, the production of the supplies. I mean, I've fixed this one. Yeah, this will change again. I'm sure when we update it. Let's just run it. I just want to run it till the next. Okay, let's stop that. What does he want? 2 energy each day in exchange for... Yeah, we'll do that with Finland. Yeah, we'll accept that. Just want to get this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we can see an accurate reflection. We're getting it 4, 1 point metal every day, and 2 point rare materials. We're losing 95 on that, and we're getting a bit of thing in. I just want to just see. Okay, so we're not losing any supplies. The changes by 38 each day. I'm keeping the supplies there, so they're properly balanced. There's the supplies we're getting plus 39. So we need to sell supplies because we're producing way too much supplies. So one strategy is going to be we're going to sell supplies and we're going to start eating away at this crude oil. I want to, in this next episode, I'm going to buy crude oil. I think we've balanced that. We've got that to its limit. For energy every day. Lots of it is getting converted, traded away, which we've done, and also a lot of it's going in here. We've done it's two we've done yeah, so there we've used a lot, but we've also traded in for, so we're in a surplus there of 1.9, we're in a surplus 2.4, we're short on that. We're making a lot of supplies, and of course this is from the conversion of oil to fuel. So at the end of the day we want fuel, but the oil is the one that supplies it, and then if we run out of oil, then the energy is going to be converted in here, and that's very efficient. So all these conversion processes we're going to work on in technology. Yeah, we're going to work that on in the industry side, but it's still later techs. The oil refining is 38. These are 38 and 9 techs. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there much later. Okay, so we are going to get there. In terms of this, we're getting 2 diplomats a day. I'm also going to look at, I'm getting a lot of diplomats and I have a lot of free spies. So I'm going to look at, in the next video, I'm going to look at my intelligence. I'm going to look at maybe sending some more spies out, maybe more to Russia and somewhere around this area here of the world. We're going to put some more priorities on spies there, and the diplomatic influence. I actually want to influence some of these countries as well with this influence nation, but it with this thing, yeah, but it goes for unlimited days, and the thing is it sucks out, and we're only making 2 diplomats a day, so it sucks out I think 2 or 3 diplomats a day. So that's a continual sucking out of it. So I'm going to look at that as well, because I also want to do that. At the moment, our army's the same as it was. We're not going to change that till we go to war in 39. Then we'll restructure everything. We are going to produce some tanks, and I'm going to make some core, and I'm going to rearrange all this. What I want to do eventually is, as I said earlier, I want to put an extra artillery brigade in this as a division, and also look at reorganizing my armored corps, maybe in separate corps, and and all that type of stuff, and putting the right leaders in. But that's for much later. At the moment, we are concentrating on getting this right, getting the resources in right. We're concentrating on getting in money, and we're concentrating on, and I'm going to look at ways of increasing our oil every day. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a boring video, this one. I mean, we didn't do much, but that's it. That's how we're going to advance. It's in February. On February the I think it's the 10th of February. Yeah, please, till the next video. I'm loving this. I actually don't want to stop. That's why I'm carrying on with it. I love this game. I really can't. Like all my games in my channel, I can't stop playing them. All right. Okay, so this is Sean from the game. Oh, please like this video, share it with everybody you know, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a lot of videos. I'm playing a lot of awesome games. I get tied up in them, and then I don't want to stop. But I've got so much to do on my channel with the other games. That's why I can't play this on forever. So yeah, all these videos I load up once a week. So I'm loading up other videos on my channel, and the Hearts of Iron is on a Thursday or a Friday. I load up. I think it's Thursday. I load up one, and I can only do that once a week because I'm loading up videos from the other games that I love as well. Alright, so please subscribe to my channel. It is growing. And please leave comments. I'm not an expert at any of these games. I love them. I love to play them for the experience. And that's really it. And I'm not a gamey person. I don't like little tricks and cheats and stuff. It doesn't appeal to me. I love to actually play with as much realism as possible to actually experience what the commanders actually experienced. And the true to history. And I love to maybe change history, but I love to play it from the perspective of actually what it was. I'm not really into the ahistorical sides of games. But yeah. Please leave tips, suggestions, and if you any comments, please, please leave them as well. Sean from the Games Yard. Until our next Hearts of Iron video. Good day on you.